Snack too. I'm gonna snack on some of this stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna start up the YouTube live stream. It ain't too big on, you know, being super show formal. That's to show with everything how it happens. You know what I'm saying? That gives everybody the raw way in there. You know what I'm saying? Whenever AD's ready, that's when we'll, no rush, but that's when we'll get started on here.
I'm ready.
Are you gonna be playing? Are you gonna have a lot of music breaks, or will be more talking?
We're gonna have more talking than anything.
Okay.
When opportunity presents itself, we'll play a song or two.
Okay, cool. All right, so let me go ahead and share this. Yeah, we need to. All right, go.
Celebrity in the building. We got the big homie Low Key.
I just stuck with it since then. I've been in and out of it. And junior high when I was about 13, I went to Cecilia Junior High. Shout out to Cecilia. Shout out to all the Cecilia viewers.
Yeah.
Man, I got involved in a group called Young Kings. And that consisted of, at the time, it was exactly.
If anybody lives from Cecilia, Louisiana, I need y'all to call in. Oh, can they call?
Yeah, they can call in. Call in at 832-353-9110.
Oh, look.
I'm gonna post it online. I'll just tag both of y'all so y'all fan bases can.
You gotta get somebody from No Limit. Bring back Silver Shocker. Yeah, somebody. Yeah. I don't care if it's Lil Romeo, but it gotta be somebody from No Limit.
Yeah.
You know, everything is not a popularity contest. You feel me?
That's right. That's right. You gotta know the history, man. He probably ain't even jam. No Limit for real.
T-Pain several years ago, the song Chopped and Screwed. You go get Ludacris. You supposed to get
It's kind of fun and cool to look at, you know. Let me see.
Yeah, he was on the hip hop award, the BET Hip. Rick Ross was on it.
Yeah, I think that is all I do.
Yeah, Rick Ross was
on the remix.
Too. Yeah. And
shout out to the Ruffles, yo.
The classic. Yeah. I'm a Ruffle man myself. I enjoy Ridges.
But
yeah.
This cheddar and sour cream, you feel me?
Yeah.
With the queso.
With the queso.
Y'all know what queso means?
Queso blanco.
Queso means cheese. So
in the land of Mexico. He's gonna bring up the Spaniard leader's name who conquered Mexico and
yeah, you know.
And that's so funny. I named my mixtape Start From Scratch. Now I didn't y'all do your research on JP Morgan and stuff like that, man. That's crazy. It gets deep, bro. Yeah. So man, so like I was working offshore. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to offshore. So now at the same time, like when I be home, I still be busting my dope moves. You feel me? And then like, so I was going through a transition, and like saying life happens. If nobody know, just to let y'all know, like if y'all going through anything, like you feel me, like man, don't get like man, just real life, keep pushing. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't be. Don't let nobody tell you or discourage you from just keep pushing, for real.
Yeah.
So man, like life happened and stuff like that. I took a lot of transitions, and I feel like I was just losing it. In the midst of it, as all these life experiences.
Okay. Are you doing any videos or anything? Like what?
Yes.
What can we expect from you going further?
Well, I plan on shooting. I got a song called On the Rocks. Got a song called Romeo. And I would like to shoot the video with have a song featured with Cole Rose. Shout out to
you can do that, man.
Yeah, like, cause man, I feel like every song is just hitting, Yeah,
right.
For real.
I think I talked with Cole Rose.
Really?
Yeah.
AD call.
That boy, you find out everything. How he doing in quick music break?
I got you. Alright, guys. So
I ain't know y'all had shit.
Run to the restroom right now.
Just for saying Jesus Christ, the Lord of my life. Amen. Yeah, man, let me tell you something to your face, man. Tell you something, bro. That being a man being Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. So how will things become new? Oh, self dead. Oh, self dead.
Okay.
Whenever
What part of Louisiana?
Cecilia, like come around last year.
Okay.
It's like 10 minutes from last year. Cecilia actually considered a village. It's so small. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I have family. My mom's side is from Generate. You never heard that?
Come on, yeah. That's what my
Liberia.
that's what my ex-fiance from.
Generate?
Yeah.
No, that's a village.
Oh, Cecilia's smaller than that.
Oh my God, you serious?
Yeah, it's like literally one street.
Oh my God.
that's hilarious.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay. But what as far as like your rap handle, is it just Loki?
Loki Davis.
Loki Davis?
I figured you put the Davis so it'd be so Facebook would accept it or something.
Unique.
You know, what was that? About 2 years ago, Facebook forced everybody to change their names. Like,
come on.
Except one. They still think Cole Rose.
Hey, you said you was a Texas music fan. You know, DJ Screw's last name was Davis. So Roger Davis. Robert Earl Davis.
Roger. Was it Roger?
No, it's Robert.
You're so
I learned that from a zero winner.
Coming back to your question, you had asked me what was my favorite verse.
Yeah. Do you have a social scripture favorite Bible verse?
I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. But
no, you good.
No, man, my favorite one is he who finds a wife finds a good thing.
That's a good verse.
Like
That's a proverb.
Proverbs, man.
12.
I love Proverbs, yo. I just love Proverbs.
Patriots beat the Seahawks.
Carl's got an interesting story behind Proverbs.
Like the book of life, man. You want to know anything?
Proverbs saved her life. I'm sure.
Short down.
Nah, man, but when you're home by yourself in bed, you ain't got mom to hold you, rub your head.
Give them your Instagram.
Google
No, Twitter. My Instagram ain't popping. They like to see stuff on Instagram. Okay, so nevertheless, it's like every time like 20 people follow me, I lose 15 followers.
The problem started go like if I meet a chick that like far as me, I don't. That's not my preference. We could be good friends, we could fellowship, but that's not my preference. I mean, I don't want a chick. I mean, cause you might. Anything. All things are possible when it comes to the Lord.
Y'all know about.
It could be chick. There's chicks out there that, they could have been on 1 million sex tapes and then get delivered and. I don't want her. I don't want a chick. I don't want a chick. I don't want a chick.
Man.
The world done seen my chick.
Listen.
That's just something the Lord gonna have to work with me on.
He might work on you because listen, you never know what the Lord got in store. Now I'm gonna bring it back here. Hosea and Gomer. Anybody know the story? The biblical story?
I know the story.
Hosea and Gomer. Okay, so give us the story, the Eternal.
Alright, so do you want the dope version or you want the...
I always want the dope version. I never want...
Hey, that's Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds.
Alright, so pretty much Hosea Gomer, right? So it was this chick, right? And she was like... I can say whore because whore is in the Bible.
Gomer.
She was a whore, right?
Her name was Gomer.
Gomer was like letting it loose all over the town. You know what I'm saying? Just giving it away. She was cheating on her man, Hosea. Is that how you pronounce his name? I get confused on the pronunciation. Like I'll read it in my head and I know how it's spoke. Anyway, so she was cheating on the dude, and he's like, the town's like, you need to leave her. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, go on about your business. You need somebody, who's faithful. But God told him otherwise. He said, no, you need to stay with her, and you need to love the hoe out of her, basically. You know what I'm saying? So long story short,
God caused the Hosea to fall in love with a prostitute. Okay, she was out there. You know, he took her into his mansion, gave her everything she wanted, but there was something still burning inside of her that wanted to
get it in.
Yeah, get it in.
Get it out.
Get it out.
Or let it out.
Get it in.
Get it in.
Anyway, so she went on back out there and she was letting down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And my
but wait. Hosea, because God, you gotta realize that God is love. AD, you have to realize that God is love, right?
Of course.
Okay, so God is love never ends, and it's an all-consuming fire. So we're not talking about he had lust for this woman. He loved this woman like Christ loved the church. So he wasn't gonna let go of her, just like the parable of the lost sheep. You know what I'm saying? When Jesus said the shepherd, he had got all his sheep there, but it was one missing. God went back for, God is going to do it, but the shepherd went back for that one last sheep. You know what I'm saying? Because that's love. That man went out there, she was holed up. And guess what he did? He said, y'all, don't touch her. No! He said, don't touch her. That's my wife. He loved her in the midst of her being a hoe. Right there and there and there.
That is a great man.
You know what I call him? A sucker.
No!
He's not a sucker.
God not trying to be with these women. These other cats.
I don't know. I tried to give it to him. I tried to give it to him.
I hear you.
So that happened to me. I won't say like names, but she was there. This is why I heard the story of Hosea and Gomer, right? I heard it because a long time ago I was married, all that stuff.
I tell you.
The lady was cheating on me, left, right. I'm talking about it was bad, right? We was married, had kids, all that stuff. I hit her up. I'm like crying because this is my best friend at the time. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't believe in divorce. Just that, I didn't understand the dynamics of it because I was just new to Christ, and I was like, I'm going to hell if I divorce her, which ain't the truth. Because there's certain grounds where you can divorce somebody. Anywho, so she was like, yes, adultery is the main thing. I think that is the thing. It is the thing. That's the reason that you can divorce somebody is infidelity. Jesus said it out of his mouth. So, anywho, I'm like, I don't know what to do, She's like, hey, it's a story about Hosea and Gomer. Bam, she pretty much told me what she told John. And it was crazy because I did do that. I did exactly what Hosea did. You know what I'm saying? Now,
you didn't go out in the midst of it.
I went to that house
I
that
was
night.
joking somebody.
Not in the act.
Right. So there were other acts that I had the repercussions of, you know what I'm saying, that involved the clinic. So I felt like I was in the act of it. But anywho, I did try, you know what I'm saying, I tried my best, and it's a very hard thing to do, to love the whole out of somebody, especially when you're being faithful, you know what I'm saying, but it's not impossible. Now, did it help immediately?
Tell you, that's
the thing. God has to say, hey, she's ready. You know, she's ready for you to love the whole
and
out
get
of
married. Don't do that.
She's ready. Yeah.
Problems and you have to deal with it yourself.
Can I give y'all a confession?
Yeah.
Nah, never mind.
No.
Nah, man, but I was about to get married.
Whatever.
Nah, man, but
Yeah,
bro, I wasn't ready.
Oh.
Well, it's a good, and I can respect that you admitted that and that you didn't drag that lady into. Yeah. A lot of people do. A lot of people won't admit that, and then y'all got to deal with divorce later on.
Right.
And that sucks.
Hey, amazing person. That's one thing I'd ask God. Like, I'm like, man, cause like I was trying to love the whore out of someone.
Yeah.
I like to use my Dave Chappelle voice. I like the Chappelle voice.
Yeah.
I tried to use the whore out of someone, Dave.
Whore out of someone.
So man, I was like, man, the next relationship I get in, I want God-fearing woman, I want this, I want that, I want that. If I can't have that, I don't want none at all. I had all that, yo. I had all that. You know what I'm saying? In that one person, you feel me?
Yeah, everybody just gotta be ready.
Man, proposing everything. That's the sad part. You know what I'm saying? I should be ashamed of myself, you feel me? But
well, no, it's good. It's good. If you know you're not ready, it's good to get out of it in the beginning.
But you know the sad part? I wasn't hurt that I didn't get married. I was hurt because that person was looking forward to marriage so much, and look, it was 2 weeks before the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you'd be like, man, I want them to knock you out of. Nah, man, but for real,
better late than never.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, but like,
we ain't gonna talk about AD.
Hey, that was.
We ain't gonna talk about
AD like, give me that woman. I'm gonna show you what to do.
No,
I'm gonna show you how to do it. Nah, man, but for real, you're like, hey, that was wicked though. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a little confession.
Well,
hey, matter of fact,
you should call her.
Hey, you ready?
No.
You ready for something? That's who that song was about.
Word. Oh, wow. Oh,
the one you just did
heard it. Yeah, we just did the song together.
Yeah, that's who that song was about.
Okay.
Yes. It's cool.
Yeah, but.
Cool track.
Talk about that. Let's talk about this. Talk about
that's how it all falls back to something personal, like me not lying in my rhymes and stuff like that. Oh, the collaboration. Ooh, the collaboration.
Who produced the track? Where you got the beat from?
Man, I got the beat from KG Beats, yo. He produced like probably like five or six songs on my CD, yo.
Oh, okay.
It was like a little rendition of For the Love of You.
I can't sing, but yeah, hey, a shout out to the Osby Brothers. That's my favorite group. Hey, that's the best group ever. Like the best album to me was Mission to Please. That's my favorite group ever.
What's your favorite Ozzy Brothers song?
That's tough. Mine is probably probably Tears. I can't hold. Hey, the whole Mission to Please. The whole Mission to Please album, you ain't gotta fast forward.
And we got the song on deck with Lil Key and Cole Rose.
I do. Do you want to play it now or you want to wait till later?
Let's get into it, man. Introduce this song with you and Cole Rose. The name of it. The album is going on.
The Love of You or For Your Love.
Living
for the love of you. Yeah, living for the love of you. All right,
we got a sample.
We about to run. For the Love of You. Loki Davis featuring Cole Rose. Shout out to Cole Rose, Google. Shout out to the Dope movement and everything. I appreciate the collaboration. Yeah. Stay blessed. God bless everything. You feel me?
The song is about a Proverbs 31 woman. The guy messed up and he just basically letting her know, you know. He see the Proverbs 31 and it was him. And he apologized.
Yeah. So shout out to the person I made the song for. You know, I'm sorry. Love you for life, no matter what. Always got your back for life. You feel me? Yeah.
That's so nice.
We're getting dope sentimental in this thing. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into it, y'all. This is "Love of You" by Loki Davis and Cole Rose herself. We'll be right back after the song.
Hey now.
I'm gonna show KC the studio real quick.
Okay, cool.
I love that song.
Yay. Bless it. We up in the thing. Y'all, something bit me on my cheek on the way. That's cold.
Oh my gosh.
Something's always biting me.
Cole Rose gets bit by random things. random
It
stuff.
just happens.
We don't know how.
Something did. I don't know.
Living for the love of you. Living cause your love is true. Living for the love of you. Living for the love of you. Living cause your love is true. Living for the love of you.
And I know I made a promise that I never let you go. You're my ride like my ride. You know you take me high. Found out your love is like whoop, like mine. You the one who I can call when I feel I lost it all. When I'm all. Thanks for all the time you push me off. Meditation, knowing some things I did is unforgivable. How can I looking at me as if I'm killable? Stay away the band, tattoo these memories. Happy, girl, you know I treat you like daddy. Know you by my side when you cry with your eyes. Everything will be alright. I got your back for life. Love you with all your prayers. I know my actions, they concern you. When I'm ready, I'll tell you everything. Be my journal. You will find the wife, find the good thing. Any leader from the Lord. Baby, you my queen.
Living for the love of you. Living because you love. Living for the love of you. Living because you love the truth. Living for the love of you.
When that incident happened, I was scared, I thought I lost you. Wasn't there to protect you, I felt awful. Made a promise from that day, I put my life on the line. Wish you ever life of mine, nobody taking was mine. You ain't son. If I said I didn't love you, I can front. Now it's something, you my heart in the fashion of a woman. If there's a way to your heart, got the location. Soon as I get it 100 pot, I'll begin application. And it's insane, coming up with all the silly nicknames. My honey banana, noodle bug, you know, two names. You are appreciated, we the perfect combination. When you're feeling nauseated, I'll be your medication. You're living for your love, we coming through it. I know what he did when he introduced us. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not end, but it doesn't move, it isn't proud or dishonor. It ain't yet.
Living for the love of you. Living because you love the truth. Living for the love of you. Living for the love of you. Living because you love the truth. Living for the love of you.
You know someone in need of sober, Christ-centered living. College of Sun House can help. We have a new location opening in Southwest Cincinnati. College of Sun House helps individuals live a Christian life and become productive members of society. Prodigal Son
Yeah, like
House is a
somewhere,
place
baby, Problem Solver Chronicles, each and every Friday, 7 to 9, baby. This is what it is. It go down. We show love to everybody. We got artists from, we got secular artists. People do music for the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Got the boy Low Key.
But it has to be dope. We can't.
Yeah, it gotta be dope.
I
mean, yeah, you ain't gonna come in here and play your music talking about menaging with 40 bras.
If your music is dope,
40 birds.
we gonna play
But we can talk about fasting for 40 days. You feel me?
824-9599.
playing no twerk. No twerk.
No,
I got a twerk song.
I quit being an Antonio Brown fan when I seen him twerking in the end zone last year.
No,
I was like, oh, no.
All type of artists.
Oh, we can play some of this.
Let me know when you're ready to go back on.
That's a world leading song. Remember the essay?
Stay in the same day in the grave.
I was listening.
Shout out to the dope movement, shout out to the dope movement and everything, yo. Show mad love.
And loving everybody.
Problem Solver Chronicles. They say that late obedience is disobedience, so we want to know how obedient she was.
Man.
Be no slack. Okay, come on, let's tell the truth, Jamie.
Alright, Joe. Alright.
And how was it like working with her? Talk about all
Man,
that.
you ready for this, yo?
The Cole Rose experience.
So man, like whenever I heard the beat, yo, I'm like, man, like I sat on it for probably about a week. I'm like, man, but then I'm like, like I said, I'm influenced by the Isaac Brothers, you feel me, in certain aspects of my music. So I'm like, I wanted to just do the whole thing, like an Isaac Brothers song, like live and fail. So I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work, yo. You feel me? So then I had somebody on there singing, you know, and I'm like, all right, you know, I got feedback on it, like, man, it should be more original. And the person agreed with me, with the critics, you know, constructive criticism, you know. So I'm like, man, I should get a female on that, you know. So I came over here, I recorded with D. Shout out to D. We got a song called Get Even, recording everything.
Yeah, I heard that, dude. He pretty loud.
And man, yo, I don't record with just anybody because, you know, like I've been recording since I was like 8, 9 years old, yo. So anyways, long story short, I know I just be talking. I told you I like to talk.
Okay, so, we on the talk show.
Yeah. So like, man, I came over here. At first, after the first time I recorded with D, to the second time I came over here for him to mix and master my project, I was comfortable with him. You know, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna just see. I asked him, I said, man, you think I could get Cool Rules on the hook? And he was like, like I'm an actor. You know, you're on the computer like that.
Sitting back.
Okay.
He was like, I see you, son. So I'm like, was that like a?
That was translation for I'm
like, man,
tell me to be
You know where I got that from? Like just my studio etiquette. So I used to intern at this place called Anarchy Studios. Shout out to Ace the Don.
Yeah, Ace.
Shout out Ace.
So I like shadowed this guy Ace a lot. They're on the north side of Houston now. He's got a real big studio now, but I got that from him. Ace would sit there in his seat, just like clicking, and it's like this huge, like 72-inch screen. If you ask him something, oh yeah. But inside, he's like jumping for joy.
Yeah.
The outside is like, yeah, that sounds great.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead, continue.
So man, I'm like, I'm playing it cool. You feel me? I'm like, man, it ain't gonna work. Cause then like you was actually considering other people. You feel me? Now in my mind, I'm like, I want what I want. You know? Then every time he would like mention somebody, I'm like, yeah. Man, cool, can sing though, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, man, you know, like she blows for real, yo. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then back door, like next day come,
guys.
Next day come, I ain't hearing nothing.
I think she just sung up.
So then he was like, yeah, you know, she said it's cool, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boy, look, I'm calling people, I'm getting calls. So yeah, man, and it came through. It was like the Friday. It was cool. I'm like, man, I can't wait to meet her. You feel me? Like it's different whenever you collab. Like it's easy to just send a song to somebody and do your verse. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually like meet the person and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You feel the vibe, energy, etc. You know what I'm saying? It makes it so much more to work together.
How long was the turnaround?
What you mean? Like how long it took?
Yeah, after we
see, like you didn't answer the question. So
now I'm gonna crack his face. Tomorrow be 6 weeks ago. Okay.
Congratulations.
6 weeks. That's crazy, right? Already. Well, thank you.
Back in the lab.
Man, let me tell you something.
Let's see you get pregnant.
I was about to go in like, cause they were gonna do emergency, you know, C-section or whatever, because you know, long story.
Was I sweating you about your motorsport?
Oh my gosh, he was like, can you go in and record your motorsport verse?
Come on.
I was like, hey, my baby had stopped eating at 34 weeks, like he wasn't gaining weight.
Right.
And so she was like, if he don't gain weight by next week, you know, we're gonna take him. And so the next week he gained like he gained nothing.
He ain't got no way.
And so she was like, okay, we're gonna give it a little bit. And then I went back and she was like, no, we're taking him. But I had a feeling, I'm like, AD, I'm about to have this baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's like, well, just go on in and record tonight. I'm like, I can't.
Let's bring the microphone to the
I went in the next day. I went in the next day, and she, you know, admitted me into the hospital. I'm like, AD, he gonna come in there. Did you do your birthday?
He about to have his baby boy.
What the heck? Were you serious?
Determined, smiling, little. Yeah.
I had the baby. She's in there like, so when you gonna do your motorsport?
So I ended up bringing the microphone to the house. I brought
it to the hospital.
No, not the hospital.
Anime.
Yeah, we recorded it in the closet, but we re-recorded it here because the sound ain't the same. But you know, it was good enough to hear JD. But the cool thing is,
I got her with my stitches and everything.
She
and went in the closet and recorded.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
That's
what I'm talking about.
Let's get a clap.
We results, not excuses, right? Hey, really?
Ridiculous.
Hey, Carlos, how was it like working with Low Key? Did you like the song?
Yeah, I did. I mean, immediately when I heard the track, of course, you thought of the Isley Brothers, but I was like, it can't be. I'm not the Isley Brothers, so I'm not about to go. You know that I'm living
Yeah.
for the love.
Of course, because when they hear the song, we don't want to think about the Isleys. We want to be thinking about Cold Road.
But you still think about those words. The track still, to me, speaks the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I was just like, living for the love of you. Because your love is true.
Hey, what was it like when D Turner was like, hey man, low key want to get you on this tape?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Honestly,
I mean,
because I have more like of a rock pop sound to me. You know, Sophia Fresh was like rock pop. We had a girl that could sing R&B.
Ooh, Scott.
Yes, but you know me, I'm you know, my songs is like the ones that I write.
Right.
It's like pop. You know, I was like, you sure he want me to sing? Does he know? DJ sounds like, does he know that I have like a rock sound or like a pop sound? And he was like, he said he wants you on it. So I was like, okay. So he was playing it and I started singing. I was actually in the bed, still with my stitches. And
Shout out to the stitches.
Yeah.
But they took the staples out in the hospital.
Yeah.
But so I'm in the bed and I'm just vibing to it. So he turns on the record on the computer and he's like, sing it again. I'm like, I'm not recording it here. He's like, I just want to see if he likes it. So he starts recording me in the bed. He started my thing back. He starts recording me while I'm laying in the bed. And so I'm like, yeah, I can.
You recording laying down in the bed?
I had the microphone that was built into the computer, and I was just like,
my vibe. Recording me vibing.
She needs, okay, so Co-Rose needs auto-tune fed to her live, real time, and she sings, and I get that, but it's so.
I love auto-tune.
But
I was brought up on auto-tune.
The cool thing is that before I got here, Co-Rose would not record with me.
Come
Oh
on.
my God. It is so serious. Like, you know, sometimes you're like, hey, there's a little echo, and I'm like, all right, well, take a headphone off, you know, we keep rocking and rolling, you know. But, oh no, the Co-Rose threatened to go to another white man's recording studio.
Don't say that. I'm used to what I'm used to, you know what I'm saying?
But
I recorded my raps with you.
You did. She's like, I'll do my raps with you, but you know the singing. But I'm grateful for it because it enabled me to have the sound that we have.
Rose wanted me to do my Praise It Up verse again.
Praise It Up.
I had to re-recorded my Praise It Up verse.
Oh, Rake It Up. Yeah.
Rake It Up. We did a Rake It Up Jimmy.
Come on.
So this the one that's gonna make sure it sounds good. This the one that's gonna make sure it happens quickly.
I tried to change his lyrics. AD changed his lyrics, but then he was feeling a little salty about it, so he changed them back or whatever.
That's what's up, man.
We should put that song on.
He gonna tell me I should be the cookie line of the gospel world. Tell me I should run dope and blah.
Yeah. It ain't no. It ain't. Like it ain't no situation where we're worshiping your resume and everything you done did and done and whatever. But you done did a whole lot, and like, you know, we don't want it to be easy for people to get to you. You know what I'm saying? You done been on songs with.
But he said I should make boss moves. I try.
You done been on songs with the Lil Waynes and the T.I.'s and you know. And like we be like these random T-Pain,
Kanye
West.
Didn't you do a song with Kanye?
I mean, and like these random people be wanting to join the dope movement. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey,
I mean,
I got an addition to this.
That dude that we met at that. We was at the library that day. That qualifies as random.
Man, I think it's cool that
I
got
this
dope movement and
Yeah.
I got dope moves.
He does. He's got dope.
You see how that works?
Wow.
You see how that works?
It's a very
The
catchy
Lord
song.
is calling you.
I'm telling you to come on over.
Ain't gonna happen.
Get out
Y'all see what we were dealing with here. Okay. We don't want to date no peeps. Love the beef.
That's crazy. Like, man, like when I came in here, I'm like, y'all trying to be like me. But then I'm like,
funny.
I did my homework. I do my homework.
Yeah.
You know, most people be like, nah, I'm in agreement. I'll be like, I'm going home do my research.
Yeah.
So what is Dope Moves about? Tell me.
Man, dope moves is.
the
Check this out. You ready for this? Like, dope moves is believing in yourself, making power moves, major moves. Because at a time, I used to be ashamed of my music. I used to make my music and be like, boy, you're nice. But then, like, man, what other people like? You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, man, you just got to make dope moves. Y'all ever watch Fresh?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And then Chucky like, I got the dope moves. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to be down with Fresh and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was ready to make these moves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's sad that he was talking too much and they killed him. You know, but it ain't even going down like that. You know what I'm saying? It's believing in yourself, making power moves, major moves, not caring what other people's opinions is. It's really like you just going with your move. You know what I'm saying? They got a slang back home, you know what I'm saying? Like if, just to say you want to fight with somebody or whatever, go with your move. You're about to go do something, go with your move. You know what I'm saying? Make dope moves, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You about to fight somebody.
Yeah, like if you be like, man, like let's say you be like, man, you gonna make me slap you if you keep whatever. I'm gonna be like, go with your move.
Do you belong to a church, low-key?
No.
What's keeping you out the church?
I was.
I mean, for the record, we don't go.
It is what it is.
We're church at home all the time.
What needs to happen? What needs to go on at church for you to start? For low-key to say, man, I'm gonna start going to church. What do you need?
I'm keeping it raw and uncut, straight up, like.
Yeah. Listen,
man, look, man. Yeah, I was part of a church.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say the church name.
All right.
Hey, I'm keeping gangster, you feel? Yeah. Oh, shut up.
Okay.
No.
The Lord is mad at you laughing. He mad at you laughing.
You know what I'm saying? But like, so I was attending this church. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, like when I was 17. You know what I'm saying? Like I got an ancient church, Reverend Woman, virtues on and everything. You know what I'm saying? She would always invite me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like a little trouble cat. You know what I'm saying? And she like, you know, you need to go to church. You need to go to church. And I'm like, all right, I'm coming. Hey, the kid would find time to do anything. Man, hey, I'll tell you, a chick would call my phone and be like, hey, you're coming over at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Guess what? I'm on my way. I'm finding people to bring me. Hey, look, hey, that's when gas was high, too. That's when gas just shot up.
Like $4.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, man, I'm going to give you $20 to bring me like 2 minutes away because I don't feel like walking. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, I'll find time to do anything, yo. Anything, you know what I'm saying? Right after school or something, you know what I'm saying? My email would be like, hey, you coming to church? No. I'll hit him with that Chief Keef. No.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I said, man, I think I'm going to start going. When I started going, yo, it was a totally different, because I was raised Catholic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, sign of the cross, walk down the aisle, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. Man, when I walked in here, and I see people rejoicing, praise and worship, and sea walking on the floor. I'm like, oh, it was sea walking, yo, falling down. I'm like, I got scared. I was in that
What kind of church was it? Was it
non-denomination.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm in there like, and she looking at me like, hey, I got my hands in my pockets. Nobody do not touch me. I saw don't touch me. So I'm like, man, look, man. So back though, like, I started like, you know, I'm gonna just keep going because I love the message. Aside that, man, I love the message. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
you love hearing the word.
Do I? Man, I love the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people favorite part is praise and worship. My favorite part is the message. If you're talking to me, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, straight up, shout out to Pastor John Barton. You know what I'm saying? Like, I looked at him as a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of gains from him, a lot of jewels from him. You know what I'm saying? Though I didn't have a personal relationship with him, I took him as my mentor. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I started going there, you know what I'm saying? Then I was a little fly cat of the church, you know what I'm saying? I'm a people's person, I talk, clown, yada, yada, yada. Started attracting certain females there. You know what I'm saying? And then like it became a problem, you know what I'm saying? Cause then I'm like, I go over there, this chick looking at me, down looking at me, whatever, yada yada yada, talking about me. Then they're like, oh, you the church whore. You the Jezebel of the church. I'm like, oh my God. Holy, don't speak that on me. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you always see
that. But anyways, like, you know what I'm saying? But aside though that it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying? But if there's any church that I enjoy attending, it would be that one, you know what I'm saying? But then they also got another church called Believers that me and my will go to, you know what I'm saying? So like, but personally, like I don't actually belong to a church. You know
just bores you, like, well,
nah, I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Amen. But like, what keeps Loki Davis from going to church? I think it's expectations. Like, you know, actually when someone had this conversation maybe yesterday, like, you know what I'm saying, like, dig this. You're in the church, bomb, you're chilling. Now, there's like predominantly white churches and there's predominantly black churches.
Right.
If you go to these churches, you'll see a complete difference. Totally complete difference, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Loki Davis think he Uncle Tom. Nah, but check this out. Nah, man, but like this, like, you see the difference in energy. Like me, I feel like in a predominantly black church, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, man, hey, I want to get viewers on this. Nah, but like in a predominantly black church, you might see more energy. People jumping around, sea walking, Harlem shaking. You know what I'm saying? Making snow angels underground. Making snow angels underground. You know, doing everything. You know? So, man, I want to add on to it. Come on. Can I finish this? So then, like, now at the same time, like, man, now whenever like the pastor like might be like. Now other people looking, they worship in the way they raising their hands or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Now just because they're not doing what other people around them doing, that doesn't. Come on, get up, stand up, stand up. No, what if I don't want to do that? Yeah. Like for real, like everybody have their own way of worship. You know, they got the hug in the refrigerator. Yeah. Like this, you know what I'm saying? They got you reaching for the stars. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got the. You don't feel like you being told. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you have the expectation, not just to say, I went to a church called Believers back in Lafayette. It was a predominantly white. They had a bunch of black people, you know what I'm saying? But the music was different. It was different, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm chilling over there. I'm like, it was kind of more laid back. You know what I'm saying? They had their own different style of it. Now, honestly, I didn't enjoy the message as much as I enjoyed it at the other place, you know what I'm saying? But everything has its pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. I'm going to speak on that right quick. And I'm going to let you go. Hold on, let me speak on that right quick. Go ahead. To me, honestly, that's the spirit of witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my praise is jumping up and down, doing whatever, that's what I do. But I hate when, and I said the right word, I mean it. I hate when a preacher tells somebody, if you're not making no noise, then I don't know what's wrong with you, but you're not praising them. And it's like, everybody's praise is different. You know what I'm saying? Just like we're all different parts of God's body. You know what I'm saying? That's like telling your finger, if you know what I'm saying, if you're not saying nothing, you know what I'm saying, you're not seeing like the eye's supposed to see, like that's dumb to me. Like, everybody's praise is different. Not everybody is going to be vocal, but you got these same people that are vocal about it, like you say, hugging the refrigerator, swaying and doing all these things. But in spirit, they're not worshiping God because they'll sit there and be nasty and mean to somebody. But you got somebody that might be quiet in church, the sweetest person to people. You know what I'm saying? Praise is about spirit and in truth. What your spirit is doing, it has nothing to do with jumping up, yelling, making noise, screaming, and doing all. It has nothing. Now,
what you led by the Spirit to do.
It's what you led by the Spirit to do. It's not necessarily just because you yelling don't mean that you're necessarily praising Him. You know what I'm saying? At all. It don't mean that. Now, I'm not saying because, you know, sometimes I be the loudest one at the church. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to look at the next man and be like, you're not yelling like me. You know what I'm saying? His praise ain't what we ain't been through the same thing. His praise ain't the same as my praise. Okay, and then I'm going to let you get in on that.
I just wanted to add on to that because I grew up in a Pentecostal house. and very strict church rules. Certain movies you shouldn't watch, or you're of the world. If you get caught drinking or doing a little something, that means you're of the world. But as I grew older and did a lot of research in history, because I've always been a strong Bible reader, I read the Bible. Like I'm on number 14 now, and I'm just now really literally starting to understand the Bible. You know, to be honest, we're going to get raw. Church is really an extension of slavery. You know, it's just like, that's what, the way that church is ran today is the way that it had been taught ever since the ancestors came to the land. And church today is in the streets. Like right now, we are literally having church. You don't have to go to a building every day of the week and have to be filled with a bunch of people screaming and shouting with one man speaking of the stories that the Lord has brought to them. And most people in church can't even tell you the commandments that they should be following most of the time. But I have nothing against the church.
Right.
But what I need the church to understand is that they shouldn't have something against us when we're out here in the streets. You know, having church, we should be respected just like the preacher is when he's behind the...
That's correct, because the Bible says, call no man father. You know what I'm saying? Even Jesus says, why thou calling me good? We know about Jesus. Jesus, the one who was found perfect here on earth. He said, why are you calling me good? There's none good but the Father. You know what I'm saying? And he said, call no man here on earth father. You know, I appreciate, you know, I can say that I truly appreciate growing up in church, because it did set me off to a good foundation. It set me off to a good foundation. But as I grew, you know what I'm saying, I began to see things in a different light, you know, and God opened my spiritual eyes up. And to me, it is something weird about, you know, a man walk in, everybody got to stand up, you know, honoring just this one man, praising this one man, you know what I'm saying? I find something weird about that, you know what I'm saying? And so, I think all
that could be, like, that could arguably be idolizing.
It really is.
Man, I mean, y'all heard about Jim Jones? Like the real, not the rapper Jim Jones, but the real Jim Jones? Well, this is, you read about it before? I didn't know Jim Jones was. I didn't know there was, like, I knew Rick Ross. I knew it was a real Rick. Oh wow, it's deep, bro. The real Jim Jones, he was actually a pastor. And long story short, he kind of had these people. He kind of had these distractions. He kind of had these people. What he did. Oh yeah. All right. So he was a pastor, kind of like every pastor at every other church. Well, he put together a trip for all these people to go to, basically on the islands, right? And then he had them drink, like some type of juice or something. He had the real Jim Jones. The real Jim Jones. Yeah, like go on and take them Jim Jones, like So all these people drank this. His whole congregation, killed them all. And the people that didn't drink it, that was kind of this was maybe in the 60s, 70s.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the 80s or something like that.
I think it was early 80s,
yeah, and the people that was trying to run away, that was kind of like, sometimes, honestly, whenever I go and they have like these
Manson stuff, dude.
Yeah, bro.
People out here doing that.
Somebody other. With Jim Jones. It's so crazy that you even got that, like, out here with what we do. There's organizations out there that are teaching Christ, but they're really teaching the way that they want them to worship. And the way that they want them to learn something good all day. You can go out here and give away these clothes. You can hold concerts. You can, pray for people. You can even cast out demons. But if your heart is wrong, you feel what I'm saying? And if you're doing that, I'm doing this because I'm getting a reward. What?
You should give.
Everybody gonna see me on Facebook and I'm gonna get a bunch of likes.
Don't look to receive anything,
man. And I think what everything that we kind of discussed boils down to is very plain and simple. If you treat your neighbor the way you want to be treated, if you love your neighbor, then I've always thought that, like, Jesus kind of summed it all up. The new commandment I give you is love, right? That sums up every one of the 10 commandments that was originally given to Moses. And people are like, how do we do this? Look, if you just do what Jesus said and walk around with love in your heart, then how can you go wrong?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't fall into being, you know what I'm saying, like this huge person and everybody's got to
Cole Rose talk about love all the time.
Shout out to the
record.
Man, I got my big cousin, Sue Dog, T Rich, Travis. You know what I'm saying? And
Travis,
that's one of the, like a lot of people could say, oh, you know, I'm supporting you. You know what I'm saying? But it's different from supporting somebody when you feel like they gonna make it and actually believing in that person.
Yeah.
And ever since I was a kid, that was the first person to ever bring me to the studio. You know what I'm saying? He actually like believed in me and my other cousins, yo. You know what I'm saying? For real. So, you know what I'm saying? And he got friends with he became friends with Stax. He also made the song on the rocks.
Was coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, and Travis had went to school for
engineering.
Yeah, with that and stuff, you know, and he heard D.O.P.E, and he was like, yeah, man, you know, so I got somewhere you should go, man. And I'm like, man, you know, I don't record this anybody.
Real women drink water.
Real men take their stuff out the dollar store bag before they offer a woman some water.
It's keeping it cold.
I'm over here looking at this bag like they got
that
this
double cup of fish.
Yeah,
they got
it's a
this
double
bag
cup
on the oh Lord have mercy.
He didn't say he went for a
He
He bought a gallon with some cups.
No, I do shop at the dollar store, period. I shop at Dollar Tree.
Everything,
99 cents only.
penny shop and everything.
But let me tell you, I be taking them bags off of the
Yeah.
You ain't condensation all on the desk. He's doing a good thing. It's like double, like Princeton, double cup.
Okay, so
Listen, like a
listen,
triple
y'all get
cup.
on my nerve, double cuppers. We need to bring another table in here. Thank you, AD, for bringing that to my attention.
We need a
For
bigger
the
table.
snack.
Yeah.
Cause this here thing right
little
here,
snack table.
this
You put it right there.
it's better than my video.
Crazy.
The Lord put it on our spirit, like he, you know, He blessed us with the resources to eat if we get hungry.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to my Heavenly Father for doing that for us.
Shout out to the Heavenly Father.
Shout out to D on the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the only girl in here, so I'm being outnumbered. Ladies, y'all feel me? They need to take that off of that bag. Right?
This will be one of those nice throwback videos after the studio blow up and everything.
Oh, that's funny, yeah. Y'all remember?
And then speaking into existence.
Yeah,
Yes.
amen.
Cause it's coming like cause we just want to be for real about God. We want to go with Jesus.
Yeah.
We want to go with everything that He said. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people go, well, we're not perfect. No, we're not. But God said, be ye perfect as I am perfect. And what does that mean? Do your best. You know what I'm saying? Don't do stuff and say, oh, well, God knows my heart. Wrong people. Because like D just said, and it's going to people be like, man, but I did this in your name. I healed in your name. I did all these things. You know what I'm saying? You drove out demons and God can still say to you, depart from me, I never knew you.
Let me add on to that. People, we already know you can't be perfect. That's an excuse that you use. But we can never be perfect in the eyes of man and woman. But you should strive to be perfect in the eyes of the Lord. Father.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what Jesus was saying. Be thou perfect in the will. And don't put your faith in man. You know, so if that pastor does something wrong, all that he taught you, that doesn't mean that all of that goes to waste.
Right.
You can't put your faith in that man, put your faith in the word.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
We only got a few minutes left, so we're going to let Low Key have the flow. Whatever you want to say, shout outs, contact info, shout out to all your homeboys.
Man. Shout out to Loki Davis.
Yeah.
Nah, man, but bro, man.
Yeah, that guy's pretty cool. I heard of him.
Man, hey, Loki Davis.
Are you doing an album release party?
Google, man. I plan on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll push that once you do it. We'll push it on the site.
Most definitely. So follow us
so
on
we can need
Instagram, LOKEYDAVIS. Twitter, Loki Davis, same thing. Snapchat, Loki Davis 1017. Facebook, Loki Davis. Just Google me, yo. But man, real talk, man. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me. And Just everything, yo. Like if you rock with me, I rock with you. If you wanna work with me, I'ma work with you.
And let me say this real quick. If y'all call yourself rocking with this man low key, hey, don't be that person that, you know, when you wait till you see him in person and be like, hey man, I see everything that you doing online, but you ain't hitting like on nothing, you ain't sharing nothing.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just you behind the scenes being nosy. If you call yourself support this man. Real support, man.
Real talk.
Y'all be getting on my nerves, man. We'll start going in on y'all.
That's real, man. Like behind the scenes being nosy and like, hey man, I see what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Nah man, like if you rock with me, rock with me. Like it ain't no in between.
It don't take
like you got too much pride. You got too much pride to let your partner see that you support this man.
Yeah, I mean real talk, bro. But yeah, if you rock with me, I rock with you at the end of the day. Just hit me up, Loki Davis. If you want to do any work, any type of work, you know what I'm saying? We could collaborate. I'm always with the collaborations. If you're serious.
Serious only.
So
what's your Instagram?
Loki Davis.
Facebook?
Loki Davis.
You on Twitter?
Loki Davis.
You on Snapchat?
Loki Davis 1017. That's my birthday.
Are you still on MySpace?
Loki Davis.
Yeah.
My birthday's 10/11.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Libras.
My birthday's 10/11.
Already, man. And that was the premiere of the first episode of the Problem Solver Chronicles, man. And we're gonna be going in each and every Friday, 7 to 9. KC in the building. What you thought about the show, bro?
Hey, I love the show. Everything looking good, and I can see it going a long way if we stay consistent, persistent, and motivated in the Lord.
Amen. We're about to have you on the show.
He don't say a lot, but when he does, it's powerful, and I like that.
I'm telling you, man. I talked to this dude. He like, you know how Covenant is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a bunch of truth that.
We'll just have to have him and Covenant on the show. That'll be amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've been telling him that. I've been telling KC that.
Okay, ladies. Once again, I want to remind y'all to come in
Tune
my
in.
inbox and not in AD's inbox.
When the next show?
If
We
you,
got a show tomorrow morning. Somebody got a show
we're trying to
tomorrow
set him
morning.
up on a date with a godly woman.
No, we got a mom.
Come in my
Mama's
inbox.
got a thing.
Not his. Okay, we're trying to keep this
My mom's
price
got a
light.
thing. She's been honored.
Yeah, shout out to Karen Rose.
Okay.
She's being
I ain't gonna
honored
be
for
doing
being
the
a
show
phenomenal woman.
Next Saturday.
In the community, my mom.
Already, the morning show. The morning show. We're gonna keep the morning show going. Not tomorrow, next Saturday, and the Problem Solver Chronicles each and every Friday, 7 to 9, and it's going down. Make sure you check out what's Adrian Mack's show called?
Full Court Sports.
We're bringing in sports in Jesus' name. You feel me?
Full Court Press.
And then we got Dietrich on Wednesday nights. Dietrich
and then T. Cooper's getting ready to start on Mondays.
Cool.
Probably Monday after next.
So we got a full
and then
lineup for
I'm
the week.
on Sundays.
Sunday,
So
co-roast.
see what we're doing here.
Follow the Dope Movement on Instagram at @D.O.P.E_movement. Follow me at AD Problem Solver at Problem Solver TV. Crank the movie coming soon. The Eternal on the post production and everything right now.
We're finishing that up tomorrow night. We're finishing that up. So
yeah.
Well,
yeah, I'm gonna be there too. 8 o'clock.
We're gonna lead out with that Motorsport G mix. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, y'all ready for that? We're gonna lead out with the Motorsport G mix, the one that AD waited and tried to get Toro's to record in the hospital and all that stuff. So I was doing a little bit of singing on that thing. You know what I'm saying? I was singing, but I didn't.
Right. God don't call the qualified, he qualifies.
Yeah. All right, y'all. This is Dope Media Radio, AD the Problem Solver Show, AD the Problem Solver Chronicles.
Please say the Problem Solver.
And we got this thing.
Baby, will you play?
God bless.
I got 1%.
Appreciate y'all having the kids.
Appreciate
Let's take a few pictures. Hey, Cole, can you take a picture of me? Hey, take a picture of me, KC. Are you in the picture too? Somebody take a selfie. Because mine don't be when my phone take pictures, it don't the shirt, the words on the shirt don't be backwards or whatever. Yeah.
Wait, I ain't hit your face.
Sing it to me, Auntie. Like the mango.
What's your genius?
I love you.
Love you too. No, it ain't no good pressure.
When your mind is in right, when your body chills, when he heals you in real life. This is not but he's just a friend. Not my lover, no killing. I told hell no.
I wrote everything's on the script that I wrote.
You gon' wanna act right. Don't act like you don't know what I can say. Just keep your Bible open and hear what the word is saying. Then he'll get case for the period. So out to the light, yeah, see what you ain't what I done, what I did, got another chance. I come back to you. That's what I got to you. But you just love me like it was fun. You read about my past. Well, I got some shit. Take the time and they so divine. You get just to make come up. We're rolling with you. I'm got no carbon. Got me in the back. I ain't gonna be sideways like these. Step my toes on standing like boys. Ready, be ready with that trumpet. Things are pizza now. They only doing dope things, just getting started.